All right, guys. Hey. Hope everybody is doing good. We are excited for another Wellness Wednesday. My name is Lisa, and I have two sweet friends here. I always say my friends are sweet, and they really are. And these two girls, we go back a hot minute, a ways back. And so if you haven't met them, you need to. So let me just say that we are happy that you guys are here. If you haven't noticed, there is a huge buzz for the last, a week and a half, you guys now, almost 2 weeks now. We have launched Reset and we're going to talk about it. But I think it is more fun and more relatable if we can find people who have done the reset, who've been there, done that. They got the t-shirt and they have their stories to tell. And I think that is so much more powerful. So we're going to hear from two sweet friends who come from different health backgrounds as far as their personal health history, different stages in life. So we're just going to talk to them and see what they have to say, what all the fuss is about the reset. So, and I have also done the reset, and I'll just interject here and there. But we are definitely going to want to hear from my sweet friend Tara and Melissa. So first of all, let's talk to Tara. I want to ask you a question. First of all, how are you?
I'm great.
Good. Okay. So first of all, Tara, do you want to tell us in 15 words or less? First of all, you did the reset, but what health issues did you have going into the reset?
Well,
and then
Lisa,
I'll ask you my question.
Lisa, I'll tell you, I really do feel like the experts got it right when they say when you turn 40, something really does happen to your metabolism. I'm a true believer in that now. I was 41 in March, and I have used Plexus now for almost 8 years. In September, it'll be 8 years. And the weight loss is a huge part of my testimony, and the health benefits I have found as well. But I had gained a few pounds. I really do think that my metabolism just went to a complete halt. And I was looking for something. You see all these ads on Instagram. This is more than 15 words, Lisa. You see all these ads on Instagram. Let's do this detox. Let's do this smoothie detox. Let's try these juice cleanse. I'm like, oh my God, I just really need something. Like, do I need to completely stop everything, every supplement, and give my body a break? Well, lo and behold, out from the heavens came Reset. And I really do think it was the answer for what I needed.
So what made you decide to try it in the first place?
Well, all the little product testers started showing their results, and not only the few pounds that were lost, yes, that's an added benefit, but the other benefits that they were seeing from as well, I was pretty impressed.
And you're kind of like, to me, I have FOMO. I do. I'm 45, but I try to talk myself out of it, but I do have FOMO on lots of things, and this was one of them for sure. So I was really excited to
Absolutely
start it as well. Okay, so Melissa, you did the reset, which is a metabolic fast. Have you tried fasting programs before?
I have done intermittent fasting quite a bit. And then I did a 14, I think it was 14 days, like it was supposed to be a cleanse one time, which was not a cleanse and did not work out. I hated it. I actually came off my Plexus products to do it, and I could not wait to go back to Plexus. I was like, that did not work out.
Okay. What results did you see from the last one that you did? Or did you positive results? When you did your other, no? Okay. And how long was your other fast that you did?
It wasn't a fast, but it was a 14-day cleanse, and it was,
Okay. 14 days. Okay.
You were supposed to eat, certain foods and stuff, but no, I did not. It was not a good result at all.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Tara, what products did you like the most during the Plexus fast?
I have, if I could say a number one and a number two number one would probably be that fabulous snack bar that you got to have midday. It was real nice to chew something, I'm gonna be honest with you. And then the tomato herb soup in the evenings for supper was absolutely delicious.
I'll give you guys a little tip. I did like the tomato soup, but yes, the snack bar, Elizabeth, it was so good. And I really hope that they bring that back individually. I know they won't bring all the products back individually, the 4 new products, but that snack bar is really good. But the tomato soup was good. I found that just a little bit of salt and pepper was like
Oh
the
yeah.
first night I tried to just pour a bunch of stuff in it. I was like, you know what, just a little salt and pepper is good. But y'all, the bone broth was all right, but I liked the bone broth better when it was mixed with tomato soup. So what I did on starting day 2 was I mixed the bone broth and the tomato soup together, split it, drank half for lunch, and then saved the other half for dinner. And I did the same thing.
Okay.
And it was fine. Some people are drinking the bone broth and they're like, it's fine. But the bone
Oh, it
broth,
was
you guys,
good.
yeah, it's in its purest form. So you know, because we are so spoiled with our standard American diet, even though I try to eat clean a lot of the time, you know, I can drink. I've taught myself to drink unsweet tea. I've taught myself, to eat spinach and kale. And, I don't, my palate is not that sophisticated. Like I don't have to have like really, you know, seasoned things or flavored things, but the bone broth it was very bone brothy.
It was pretty rich.
It was very pure tasting, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think I put like I had some lemons and limes from my water intake for those 3 days. And I think I squeezed like a quarter of a lemon in mine, and it kind of cut out the rich.
Yes.
But it's still, I have those little, not Campbell's, I don't know what brand it is, of different bone broths. And I don't mind those, especially in the winter. I like bone broth.
Well, you're a good girl, and I need to do more bone broths just anyway. So I need to just do it. But you know what I told myself? Just Lisa, you can do anything for 3 days. So just suck it up and do it. So I did. And then someone said, about the mixing with the tomato soup and the bone broth. And I was like, wow, let's do that. So I did. Okay, Melissa. So we heard why Tara wanted to try the reset in the first place. What made you decide, you know what, I've done this cleanse. I've tried this. Let me try the Plexus reset. What intrigued you to want to try it in the first place?
Well, Tara, you said that everything slows down at 40. It gets worse at 50. I hate to tell you. So for me, I have been going through menopause for, I guess I've completed it almost for it's been 2 years. And you do know, one of the things that I've been given credit to Plexus for is being able to control my weight through menopause, because normally women do really gain in their midsection and that kind of thing. And I really work at that, trying to keep it off. But you get to a certain point that you're there and you can't lose anymore. And it gets a little discouraging when you're 50. And so I was really excited and honestly worried, like I'm not going to lose weight, because I had told all my friends, I can starve myself and eat nothing for 3 days and I'm not going to lose a pound. I promise. I'm at the weight that I'm my lowest weight. So I did it just, like curiosity, like you said, is this really going to work on me? And each morning when I'd wake up, I'd be really nervous. Like but I could tell, really, I honestly could tell, but you could tell in your clothes and stuff. And y'all, I was so excited. Each morning I was like, oh, because I promise I could eat nothing and not lose weight, but I did this and lost. So yes, I felt like, them talking about resetting your metabolism at 50, and this is really what I needed to help me, not even just weight loss as much as like the inches, my waist and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I love that, because there's a lot of people, struggling with that. And, when you hit 50 plus, and sometimes it happens in our 40s, and, you stop making that estrogen, it can really make a difference in our metabolism, our mood, all kinds of crazy things. So I'm glad that you have found kind of a launching pad for you, to be able to, kind of feel like, okay, maybe sometimes we get to this point, this plateau, where we feel like this is it. Like all my efforts are in vain because it's not going to get any better. I'm not going to feel any better. I'm not going to have more energy. I'm not going to lose that weight. And this was a really nice little breath of fresh air, wasn't it? So
Yes.
I love that. Okay, Tara. So what
Yes.
was the most challenging part for you about the 3-day reset?
So we came off of a vacation last week. Last Wednesday, we came home and I'm like, you know what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we don't have much on our schedule. We can hang out at home. I'm not busy. But I think the not busy is what made it hard for me because I was home. And there were some hungry moments. I'm not gonna lie. We're being real here tonight. There were some hungry moments. But thankfully those hungry moments, it's time to crack open that box again. And get the next product that you were gonna eat / drink, for the day. But I think that was my hardest thing. Maybe if I'd been busy, because it's super easy to travel with or take with you if you had to go somewhere. I even saw somebody mixing up their soup in the car. I'm like, well, God, like, thankfully it's an easy little box. And you can fit it in to any schedule. But if I had to look back, I'm like, gosh, maybe if we had a few things to do and not be home and watching my kids and fixing meals for my kids. And here I am gonna drink some bone broth for lunch.
Exactly. It's cooking that really good, yummy stuff for our family, and the kitchen smells so good, and then you can't eat it. But the good thing is that if you, and I tried to do this, if you can prep ahead of time, it can make it, not you necessarily, but just anybody, prep a little bit ahead of time. I was able to tell my family. So I cooked something the day before I started my reset. So I knew that my first day would be leftovers. And then the next night was like church, and the kids eat at church. And, I told my husband, I was like, look, you're on your own Wednesday night. And then like Thursday night, I think I let them get pizza or something. Do you know what I mean? Something easy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
so I was like, it's probably gonna be easier. But again, I was just like, you know what, my hardest thing, I think for me was getting a little, first of all, my habits. Like sometimes you just reach for something on the way out the door when you're going to work, or because I actually did pick up a few shifts last week. So it was good, like you said, to be busy. So I was busy on day 2 for me. So that was good for me. But
habits are hard to break. And we could talk about that with any part of life. But eating habits are really hard to break. And I think that that's one thing that I really had to overcome last week, but it was good for me.
It brought it to my attention though.
Yes, 100% agree.
Yes. Okay, Melissa. So what products did you like the most during your 3-day fast? What was your favorite?
Well, surprisingly, I loved the hydrate in the morning. Like it was, especially in the summer, I thought it was perfect because the coffee's kind of hot anyway. And I know you can have black coffee on. I can't drink black coffee. So it was very refreshing and it really made me feel good, so I did love that. I love the bar. I love the tomato soup. Of course, I love, Slim and Active we're used to. All of it. I wasn't crazy about bone broth, just like most of you, but it wasn't unbearable at all.
What did you think about the new chocolate lean?
I loved it.
It was so good.
And this is, and I know this might be getting off subject, but I had never drank lean with just water before, but I wanted to follow it exactly like it said. And do you know, I finished mine over a week ago, I have drank lean with water every day since. So that was one of the habits that I realized that I needed more protein, or how good I felt with all the protein in it. So I was like, I'm going to start doing this. So anyway, I've just been taking me some ice and then pouring the water and putting the lean in there during the day. And really
I did mine with water, but then I still use my Ninja bullet and did ice water with the lean just to make it slushy. But it was
I had always done that.
Yeah.
I really didn't think I could drink it this way, but I've loved it.
Yeah. It's crazy what we can kind of, acclimate ourselves to, I used my magic bullet too, and it made it kind of frothy. and it was so good. However, I did use fat-free milk, so I didn't do the water, but I could, I guess I could have. But honestly, I was like, I'm gonna die if I don't have some sustenance. And so that's why I added the fat-free milk, because I felt like it was thicker or something. But y'all, for you, those of y'all who don't know, we have new lean protein shake. It is clean, and it is has more protein per serving. There's an extra serving per bag, and there's less sugar and less fat and less calories. All three less.
I think so.
Okay, I know less sugar,
I'll tell
less
you.
fat, more protein,
Right.
more servings per bag. But y'all, it's reformulated, and I don't know what they did to it. I don't know what magic
Delicious.
unicorn dust they sprinkled in it, but it is so good. I immediately ordered 2 bags of the chocolate lean, and it will be here tomorrow. And
I got mine today. I ordered a new bag too after I
yeah,
tasted
you got the
mine came
chocolate.
today.
It's good. And I'll be honest, like I've been hesitant with the lean. I mean, I've been using some bags, but with it only having 14 grams of protein, as an avid gym goer, I knew that I needed more. So I might have cheated now for a little while with a protein powder that had a little bit more protein in it. But now I'm like, gosh, here we go.
It's like
Plexus.
21
Thank you.
grams now.
I know, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes, that was very nice. And I really enjoyed the hydrate and then lean every morning. I mean, like those to me were just like desserts every morning. It was so good. Okay,
Yeah.
Tara, what results have you experienced that have surprised you with 3-day reset?
I'll be honest, I slept and have continued to sleep a whole lot better than I have in a good little while. And just energy. I mean, get up and go in the morning and able to go all day long. It's almost just like I feel refreshed. It's a good feeling. I've loved the pounds and the inches that have been gone. That's always a good feeling to wake up, like Melissa said, and see that scale going down for day 1, and then the end on day 4. That's always a good feeling. But I think the sleep and the energy.
Yeah, it's almost like you feel like, all right, maybe I'm not broken.
Amen.
Maybe my body can still see results, and I love that Plexus was so thoughtful and strategic about what they put in there, and they didn't substitute, well, we don't want people to, we want everything to just taste like,
Cupcakes and rainbows.
Lucky Charms, and just everything just so good, because you don't want to substitute that for the quality of the ingredients and the effects of the ingredients. And I really was skeptical, because 4 of these products we take all the time, and so the other 4 were new, and I was like, what is this? Let me try this, because but and what I'm ashamed to say, and maybe this is a confessional time for me. On Wednesday night, I want to confess before God and everybody. This just goes to prove to me so far in 7+ years that I should not doubt a product that Plexus comes up with, because they're not just going to come up with a fad. They're going to come up with things that people need, people want, that's good for us, and so my skeptical nurse brain, I just immediately go to that place, like, okay, what are we doing, but that's kind of in the background of what I'm thinking, but I'm trying to change my thinking to more positive thoughts, as far as like immediately go to, I don't question what they do, like they're just going to have the best products and everything. I mean, I think we all should be a little skeptical by nature, just a little bit, not so naive. But I tell you, Plexus just knocks it out of the park on so many levels, and I'm so thankful that they did it again with Reset, and the quality and the results that we're looking for, you're gonna get. And what I didn't get with the first Reset, like I can't think this is going to be one and done for me. So I'm thinking, not only is this going to be great for before, to get ready for a wedding or a graduation or a vacation, or, a 30th high school reunion or something, which is coming sooner than I would like to admit. But like this is great, like after a holiday, especially after the Christmas holidays. So
yeah.
not only would you not want to do this once a month, if you aren't able to do it once a month, man, you can do it before or after a big event like that. So I'm excited for it. Okay, Melissa, what did you use that helped you to be disciplined on the days that you didn't want to be? What helped you push through on those days?
Well, a friend and I did it together. So that kind of helped because we would message back and forth about different things, and then of course I knew I couldn't let her down. So, I also posted, let people know I was doing it. When other people know you're doing it, then you've got to stick to it. So that was kind of, just accountability of other people.
Accountability and support. Yes.
Yes. And I would, kind of suggest, I think that definitely makes it easier if you have other people to do it with and, keeps you accountable.
I think that in life, that's a good rule of thumb, to have some support and accountability anytime you're doing something new, for sure. Working out, drinking right, eating right, reading your Bible, book club, whatever it is, personal development. I think that accountability is huge because we all can say we did do something and then actually didn't do it. So that support and community is huge. So I guess you guys are in the Pivotal community as well, the Pivotal Plexus page. So for those of you that don't know, we have a great corporate sponsored Plexus Pivotal community page. So if you guys have already ordered the reset, you can go to, is it plexuspivotal.com, I think, or Pivotal community. I will get that for you and I'll put it in the comments of this.
You can go to it just through your regular Plexus account too.
Yes, you can. You're absolutely right.
It's real easy. It's right there on the dashboard.
Yes. So we'll just go ahead and say that. So whenever you, and in the chats, if y'all have that Plexus Pivotal thing, let me know. But you're right, Melissa. So if y'all log into your account, I think it's to the bottom right. Like you scroll down just a little bit, there's a square on the bottom right for Plexus, the Pivotal community. Is it on the right bottom?
Well, at the top, you do experience Plexus, and then
yes, you can.
One of the things.
Yes, you can do that.
Is there another place? I don't know. That's where
I found it on I just scrolled down a little bit from the Plexus page. Like you go to Plexus, like your home screen, where it talks to you about like incentives and stuff like that. I just scrolled down to the bottom right. But if y'all have any problems finding it, you let us know, because apparently there's lots of different ways to find it. So we'll get it for you. But if you sign up, then you will be added to a private Facebook coaching group, really, an accountability group, support group, and it's for 90 days, you guys. So we're going to have accountability. There are meal plans, there's shopping guides, there's also exercise routines, there's like exercise, like fitness gurus and nutritional dietitian gurus in there who are going to help you with this. There's videos, there's testimonies, there's tips, there's tricks, but it's 90 days. And this is coming with your reset purchase. This is included. So this is really, really huge. And the meals are also, they have plant-based options and they have kid-friendly options. So be looking out for that. It's really good. Okay, so last question, we'll go to Melissa. So what would you tell someone that may be hesitant to try reset?
Well, I think you kind of said this earlier. You can do anything for 3 days. You can. And you're not going to regret it. I haven't heard anyone do it that has been disappointed. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel like you look better. You will look better. Your mental clarity is like amazing. That was one of the things that, so there's, none of it is hard. It's not hard, and you're really not hungry. So, it's definitely an easy plan. It's simple. Everything's laid out for you. I don't think anybody would regret doing it.
I love simple, and you're right. On each box, there are instructions that tell you how to do it. It's just, you just check off, you drink your hydrate, check it off, mid-morning lean, check it off, lunch, check it off. So I love when someone holds my hand through a new program. And so that's what we're here to do. We're here to support you guys. Tara, did you have anything you wanted to add?
3 days, y'all. 3 days.
3 days.
It's completely worth it. Like I knew I probably would have some results because everybody else was having results, but I really was taken aback by that last morning when I got on the scale and measured myself again. Like I was blown away.
Mhm.
And by the inches and the pounds lost, but really by how I have felt since, and how
Mhm.
I feel like I've had more control over what has gone in my mouth, and just energy wise, and again, sleep. It's been a blessing. I will definitely be doing it again.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. And this whole experience was eye opening, and to see other people's results, and just, the experience that they've had, it's been really eye opening for me just to hear, their experience through that. But I will say, I know we're talking about a lot of weight loss and inches lost and things like that. But I want you guys, if that's not something that you're looking for, or that someone said that you need to gain weight, I want to encourage you to still look into this, because this isn't just about, just like Tara said and Melissa, it's not just about weight loss. It is about mental clarity, and is about detoxing your body on a cellular level. So if you want to look up metabolic fast, this is nutritionally supported. Like Tara, I think Tara said 68 grams, or maybe Melissa, 68 grams of protein a day. I don't even know that I was getting that before eating what I was eating, so you're getting the protein, you're getting the support, you're getting the community, you're getting with the, and then after the 3 days, you're getting the 90-day with the pivotal program. You guys, that is expensive, if you just go out there and buy that, like, just a la carte. But also want to encourage you guys that even if you're not looking for weight loss, or you're doing something else for weight loss, but you want to kind of get a kickstart on your skincare. Some people just order skincare from me. So we have the collagen, we have the day and night serums, and we have the facial cleanser. This is a great way to detox, because what is your skin is your biggest organ. And so your skin's going to be brighter. It's going to be, well, I don't make those claims, but that's the idea behind this, is that if you're just looking for skincare kickstart, this is something that you can look into. Even if you don't use our skincare, this is something that you can use to enhance your own skincare routine that you're doing. And then maybe check out our skincare in the meantime. But anyway, that's all I got. Tara and Melissa, thank you guys. I love talking to you guys. I just adore y'all. So thank y'all so much for spending some time this Wednesday night for us. And that is it for us, guys, on another Wellness Wednesday. If you have any questions about the reset or the pivotal, get with the person who invited you to this, or you can feel free to message me, Lisa Knopfsinger. I'll be happy to help you. So I'll see you guys again back here next Wednesday night. Y'all have a good one. Thanks, guys.